All right, friends, you are in language arts enrichment class. This is your polka dot class. To be honest, some of you are rocking and rolling in language arts, and I don't know if you forgot this class existed. I don't know if we just knew we could do these lessons back to back, so we put it on the back burner. But I want you to look at your grades. Go ahead and just pause this video, take a moment. Let's go up to grades and look at our grades and see if we have a whole lot of missing assignments. Because if so, we want to make sure we get those done by the end of the trimester. We will stop taking graded work about a week before grades are due. You will hear me talk more about the specific date of that. Really, just having stuff in by the first week of February is going to be great. So, making sure that you're getting caught up during January should let you coast during February. Next, we really need to make sure we're doing our minimum 10 minutes of vocab per day. Most of you have not even joined my class online, and I wanted to put up how to do that. I've gotten some questions. People are a little lost. You're like, you said do vocab, it's not here. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that you're in a class and that you have joined this trimester. So if you joined last trimester, those classes ended because we knew we'd have new schedules, and we have these. So just click whatever hour you have language arts enrichment, and if you click the wrong hour, it's honestly fine. Everything or everyone is assigned the same thing. So click one of these three. Do not stress out about which hour you have if you don't know. You should have me either 4th hour, 7th hour, or if you are a remote student, you will be 6th hour. You will then access vocab.com from the Launchpad. So the Launchpad is how you get to Schoology and where you sign in. So instead of clicking Schoology, you need to go back to that Launchpad and click vocab.com once you are in a class. And you should already have an assignment there from me. It will be a practice every time. We will work on it for a week and a half. And next Wednesday, you will have a vocab quiz. So every other Wednesday, we have a vocab quiz over the list that we have. The quiz is usually a lot easier than the practice on purpose. However, if you don't do the practice, it doesn't really help. So make sure you get that done. And then let's go to commas. So as always, do that view, zoom, and then whatever percentage you want. It just helps out. So we have commas, and we're going to talk about the different ways you can use commas and then practice. Once again, if you are not trying on these worksheets, some of you are like, this is really easy. And maybe it is, but we need practice in our writing. And if you think it's so easy and then you just don't try here and it's all wrong, it's really hard to give you an A. So, commas. Using a comma in front of a conjunction to join two standalone sentences, also called independent clauses. So, independent clauses, like independent women, don't need anybody to help them. Okay, so examples of conjunctions: comma and, comma but, comma or, comma for, and the whole second row. Okay, guys? So, example, the game was over, comma, but the crowd did not leave. So now you're going to try and write your own sentence using comma, but. So, I hated to get up early, comma, but I'm excited to be at school today, period. You make sure you write your own sentence here, use one for comma so, and comma because. Also, commas are used after introductory phrases. These words usually state a place, a time, a condition, or a fact before the main part of a sentence. So we've got while, although, if, as, because, since, after, and when. So we're going to practice. While I was shopping at the store, comma, I found a good deal on candles. So this is an independent clause, right? Because it doesn't need any help from anybody. And while I was shopping at the store, leaves you with questions. What were you doing while you were shopping at the store? Why did you just say that? And so we can't put a period there. Because we can't put a period there, we put a comma and we connect the two. So you will write your own sentences starting with while, if, and after, and making sure they have a comma. Some of you are doing your work for these worksheets and you might add while but never have a comma. But the comma is the whole point. Also, if you're doing these completely wrong or you've noticed you're making 1 Rs or 2 Rs on these worksheets, what I would say is pause and think about if you're confused. Because if you are, I'm online 2 hours a day to help you, right? Or if we're in person now, you need to be coming up, even if you come up on the download and you're like, hey, I'm gonna email you, I need some help, I don't understand what's going on at all. You don't have to be super brave and raise your hand if you don't want to, but you do need to be brave enough to ask for help so that I can help you understand what's going on. So now that we went over those 2 ways to use commas, we're going to rewrite each sentence with the commas used correctly. So there are no commas in these sentences, so they do need to be rewritten. And it says, while you were playing, I was busy making dinner. We know that while you were playing leaves us with some questions. So while you were playing, comma, I was busy making dinner. Do that again here. I'm not gonna lie, if you don't wanna retype the whole question, but you wanna make a really, like a comma and insert it, and maybe put a circle around it, or a highlighter mark, something where I can see it to easily grade, that is fine by me. And then we've got commas are also used to list 3 or more items or adjectives in a row. Put it before the conjunction. You'll notice that this is the same vibe of our thesis statements, right? Whenever I ask you to give me 3 reasons in a thesis statement, it's reason 1, reason 2, comma, and reason 3. So, shortened way, tomorrow I will buy a cat, dog, or turtle, comma before the conjunction or. Now you're going to try using or, and then you're going to try using comma and then you're going to list them at the beginning of the sentence instead of the end. Then you're going to write a list for each prompt, remembering your commas in the correct spaces. And then it says, please write a paragraph about your favorite holiday. If you don't celebrate holidays, I want you to know that you're safe here. It is totally fine. You please write a paragraph about your favorite field trip or your favorite school memory. It still needs to have 5 commas in it. Circle each comma that you use or use a highlighter on the highlighting tool. Whatever you can do to let me grade easier will help you get your grade faster. All right, everyone, you can message me on Schoology. You can email me through Gmail. Whatever we need to do to help you get your grade up, just let me know. And I will see you tomorrow. Love you lots. Bye.